Hi, it's Cathy Dunbabin. I've been asked to come in today and talk to you about my top 5 tips for business networking. And for me, the first tip, and the really important one here, is to understand what business networking is and what it isn't. Business networking is all about relationship development, getting to know other people that may be of interest to your business, people that you think you could work with in the future, or you could work with them in the future. So take it really slowly. When you walk into a room, go in with a curious mind, go in interested in the other person, wanting to find out more about them. Everything else will follow. The thing business networking absolutely isn't is an arena where you should run around throwing out your business cards and expecting to sell to everybody. If you do that, you will actually just do yourself no favours, and your credibility will kind of be somewhere on the floor. So the first thing really is understanding what it is and what it isn't. Tip number 2 for me is how you approach it. If you approach your networking thinking, oh God, I'm dreading this is going to be a complete waste of time, chances are you'll probably be right and it will be a waste of time. So take a really positive mindset and approach it thinking, this is going to be good for me, for my business, who knows who I'm going to meet today and how valuable they may be to me in the future. I have met some of the most amazing people that have helped my career through business networking. Tip number 3 for me is plan. Obviously you want to prepare and plan for being at the event, any materials you're taking to the event, even how to get to the event. But what I mean by plan is think about something realistic for that morning, or that afternoon even. So you may want to approach it with a view that I'm going to make 2 new connections today of people I didn't know before. If there are people you specifically want to meet, then actually perhaps you want to have a look at the guest list if that's available in advance, but go with some kind of plan, and it will stop you wanting to run around the room with kind of out any focus. So having a plan is really, really important as well. Point number 4 is all about your message. You are going to be asked so many times, oh, tell me what you do. Don't just say, I'm an accountant, I'm a lawyer, I'm a recruiter. Have a think a bit more about that, because that kind of turns people off. There's not a lot more to say to that. But think about what you do for your clients. Make it engaging, exciting, and that will take some planning. And I'm sure if I ask you right now, what do you do for your clients, you're not going to be able to answer me straight away. You will have to think about it. But those kind of answers are what will engage with the person who's asking you the question. And if they then can say to you, oh wow, that sounds interesting, can you tell me more? Or I'd like to know how you do that, then you've started a communication and you've started building that relationship. And point number 5 is all about the follow-up. If you say you're going to do something, absolutely do it, and if you possibly can, do it and some. It really is important, because that's about your credibility and people's perceived professionalism from that very first meeting. But also what's really important in follow-up is those 1 or 2 key people that you've met, make sure you have the ability to follow up with them afterwards. So if you're having a great chat, ask, is it okay to give them a call tomorrow and put some time in the diary to have a coffee and explore the way you could work together in a bit more detail. And the other nice thing about that is at a networking event you can say to somebody, it's been really great to meet you, I can see there's lots of ways in which we could get to know each other better and potentially even work together in the future. Why don't we arrange to meet? I'm sure there's lots of other people you wanted to talk to here this morning. And it's a really generous thing to do, and it means you just don't hold on to all their time, and actually that will aid building relationships. So hopefully those things will be useful. Do try some of them when you go out there, because it is a great way to get more from your networking. So enjoy my top 5 tips.